Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Oh. 3, 2. Welcome back. We are back for episode 12 of the Runs podcast. I've got my hood up. I've got my hat on forwards because I am still knackered after the weekend. 2-day bender, completely out of character for me. But my stag do's over. Good days.
You
Enjoyed
survived. You survived. You've done well.
I did.
Good shifting. Fair play.
Saturday was big and hard. I think I got drunk 4 times on Saturday. I got drunk off Guinness, sobered up.
Watching a football, then the rugby.
Yeah. Got drunk getting off a couple of pina coladas, and people were sprinkling shots in throughout the day as well, honestly. Doubles in nice glasses. And then we got to that bar for the England game, and they had Red Rattler.
Yes.
So I had about 6 minutes of Rattler watching the England game. I was drunk off her. Sobered up again. And then I think we finished on rum and cokes, didn't we?
We did. We finished on rum and cokes, but in between was lots of Jaeger bombs.
Oh, God. There was.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was good though. Good shift, and did enjoy. And we are back, like you say.
56 mentals, I think.
What?
I reckon. Well, 56 mentals.
You went through?
Yeah.
Jesus.
That was it. 12 o'clock Saturday. I went in my pocket. I had no fags left. I thought, right, that's it. Mission accomplished. Bedtime. But it was good. No, there's no naughty stories or anything that we're not even avoiding. So it's good. Yeah. Happy days. Enjoyed. I do enjoy Bristol. It's a big fat maze though. Everything seems miles away, but then you turn the corner and it's like, oh, it's right around the corner. I went around the long way. Don't it? It's weird.
Went the wrong way. Ended up on the dual carriageway out of town.
Yeah. Oh, that's another story for another day, that is. Bloody hell. Castles. Ogmore not going to Castles. And you're not happy about it?
Big news this week. Ogmore Phoenix did not get selected for the Welsh Castle Relays in June. Devastated as a club we are. We entered again, put our name in the hat. We entered last year, our first year. I thought we'd done quite well. We were mid-pack of the 65 teams. Done well. Seems as we didn't have our full strength side out. As you know, it's hard in it to get people to commit for a full weekend away from North to South Wales. But I thought we put up a good show and would have another good goal this year because it was an amazing weekend. And we had the rejection email midweek. And on the back of it, they give us a bit more information saying they're cutting it down to 60 teams for safety. What does 5 extra runners at the back mean?
Exactly. What's 5 more in the back of it? It's not like there's 65 runners. I don't know even know what it is, but it's only 5 extra. Like,
yeah, and the other reasoning was they've gone on a 2-year average and put in the faster, stronger teams. Well, that's again unfair to us because last year was the first year we've got in. So then to go a 2-year average, we was always bollocksed.
Bad, that is.
Yeah, it is. But a year today as well off Mark Emery that Bregenda haven't got in either, which is crazy because they're ex-winners of it. So
what's happening then?
I don't know, mate.
Down envelope swapping.
I don't know, mate. There's probably a load of big English clubs have come in and showing off with their big name runners, so they've gone, this could be good. This could be TV. I don't know. Anyway, we'll have to try again next year and hopefully we'll get ourselves back in. So rack grade it is for us instead as a club. We were in that anyway, so I'm debating whether to enter that for the team. I don't know, I'll see.
What's that?
It's a similar thing. It's Rex and Castle Keeps raid, so it's over one day. You're only going sort of half the distance, but it's totally different castles. It's not a big castles, it's more smaller venues, but it's a similar sort of thing. It's 13 stages, 102 miles. It's another good one, but it's on one day. It's on the Sunday, the week before Castles. We'd done it 2 years before. That's what sort of got us, thinking, right, we can compete in Castles, hold our own. So, we've entered a team, so I'm still debating whether to do that one as yet, but more than likely will. If, obviously selected, we'll have to probably qualify again now because we're not doing Castles. We'll have a few wanting to do it.
Is Castles just Welsh Castles or Welsh and English Castles?
It's Welsh Castles, but they have English teams in. They have English teams and business teams.
That's fucking not nice, is it? What about...
I know.
Welsh independents found out about that. There would be a hell to play in the Senedd.
Reckon?
Yeah. Tag them.
Yeah.
It's going to get their own castles, isn't it?
Exactly. Get your own castles.
Get your own fucking glue. All right. Never mind. Always next year, innit? And it means you can go down and support in Swansea after, innit? Maybe even do it.
I may do Swansea off again, yeah. I haven't had a chance to think about it much yet. Made my way to work this week straight off your stag, as you can tell, my different background. I'm up in Glasgow working. So yeah, I haven't had much chance to think about what I'm going to do. I did mention on your stag I might do Swansea off and then go down to the last couple of stages of Castles, see the boys if the Ponty and Swansea boys are in, which they are, so that could be good day.
Yeah.
So we shall see. We got months yet.
Yeah. A couple of the Sunday clubs, and they ran well this week again, didn't they? Matt, Joe, and
Butler up in
I'm not sure if he comes on the podcast, but yeah, and him.
Him that shall not be named. Yeah, they were up in Podium Leicester running. Joe with a PB, 20-year PB, 15:55. I think he ran. It's mad, isn't it? He's on about in the stag, because obviously the boys are messaging through. He's 45, Joe, so just a bit younger than me, and his 5k PB's been over 20 years.
Surely it's run out, like.
It's what?
It's run out. He's had it for that.
It's run out.
Well done, boys. Fly in.
Varane was like 15:23 low. Did you see his finish? We did, didn't we? Old flappy head and flappy arms come flying in. Class.
It's like he's running on the wing of a plane, isn't he? Funny.
The man loves a sprint finish.
He is very good. Second best kick in South Wales after me, Matt Varane.
Yeah.
I was joking. The best. And Aled who's ran LA. How did he get off?
Well, he completed it.
Yeah.
3 hours 24. I know Aled, he was going for sub 3 and he looked really good and on for it from our track and everything. Till about mile 15 or 30k, I think. He started to fall off a little bit and he said he just had bad issues with his thighs. And just said, that's what he told me. He hasn't gone into detail with him yet. I don't want to dig too deep, but he's got London coming up, so I've told him, get his head on, have a week's recovery and holiday with the family, and let's get on, we'll go to London sub 3 again. But the best thing about it, I found, his only post after it was what?
Yeah. Nakatomi Tower, wasn't it?
Nakatomi Tower from Die Hard, that's where it finished, he said. He said, look what I finished.
That's a nice little finish if you're a 90s kid, or 80s, 90s kid, mind, isn't it?
Yeah, and he messaged me something about, it's amazing, it's all GTA. If you play GTA, the route is all GTA, which means nothing to me.
I haven't played GTA for a very long time, basically because I think pretty much a completely empty PS5 to be able to play it now, the size on the games and everything.
Yeah, massive. I don't understand it. I've never been a gamer.
No, Football Manager I've always played in sticking with the theme of the podcast, track and field on the Sega Mega Drive back in the day when you burn your fingers out trying to sprint and everything.
Sprint, jump.
Yeah, I've always been average like the sports games. Football Manager I enjoy because it's not too strenuous and you can dive into the data and everything. But Call of Duty, I'm the kind of guy that gets killed with a knife flick, so make of that what you will. I camp in a bush and you wouldn't see the person sneaking up behind me in the bush and stab me in the neck. That's me. Yeah. Good. So, we've got all that to cover. We've got Grant from My Stag on today. Grant Medcraft, local boy. Back to our roots this week after last week's episode.
Yeah, My Stag's finest.
And Ponty's finest, apparently. Don't want to get in trouble with Adam Bull and his cronies.
No. Well, speaking of Bull, he looks like he's injured, doesn't he?
No.
Yeah, he said he's got a foot in issue, so he's just swifting.
Oh, he'd be all right now. He's got how many weeks out, does he?
He is 3.5.
Get Papa Shango down there and do some witchcraft on her.
Yeah, get some work done.
I'll get well soon, Bull, because I want to see what you can do.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Should we fill up our drinks and then get Grant on?
Yes, let's go for it.
Let's do that. Welcome back. We are back with Grant Medcraft, local boy, my Stig boy. How's it going, Grant? You all right?
Yeah, all good, boys. All good. Thanks for having me on.
That's all right, no problem.
Pleasure. How's your training going, mate? All feeling good still?
Yeah, training's going well. Tough for marathon training and all that, but yeah, training's going really well.
Yeah.
A couple of little deals, but
yeah,
it's
it's been the other week tonight. You had a bit of an issue, but that's cleared up a bit.
Yeah, it's cleared up now, thank God. Yeah.
Happy days.
Have you run home from work now, or did you take a car because you knew you were on a pod?
Yeah, no, 6 miles home, but I done a lap of the Celtic field as well.
Yeah, love it. Got to keep his local legend.
Yeah.
We'll dive into all that. I mean, my brother lives in Celtic View, doesn't he? So when he started running, he would go down the Celtic laps, and he said, this guy just keeps doing laps and laps and laps, lapping me around the Celtic. I feel awful. I said, that's probably Grant. He said, who's Grant? I said, I went on your Strava 20 minutes ago, 46 laps of Celtic. This guy? Yeah, that's the guy. You do enjoy a lap of the Celtic, don't you?
Yeah, I do love a lap of the Celtic, but yeah. I looked at it after you said I'm the Celtic man. I done 1,000 miles on the Celtic on Strava.
That's crazy.
I love a start. That's a good start.
That is a hell of a start.
Like
I've done a few because it is one of the only flat places you can get any sort of effort in on my stake, innit? But that's just mental 1,000 miles.
Well, it's safe. I mean, the traffic on my stake and stuff is my local track over there. So it's ideal for me. Cross the road and then get on with it, get it done. Yeah.
How long is it? It's just under a third of a mile in it, Grant, or just about a third of a mile.
0.36 miles to be precise. Yeah.
Just over. I was wrong. So you have 3 laps. 3 laps, Black. You got 1.1 miles.
Yeah, it's a track, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's perfect. But
bigger than track.
Yeah, we'll be down there to lay some red and paint some lines.
Yeah. That'd be ideal if we could make it a little bit wider. You haven't got to avoid dog walkers, then.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. If it's ideal, yeah.
There we go. So when did you start running in Grant? Where did it? I remember we grew up the same kind of area as well, and you always used to be on a bike wheeling. So I don't know when you ditched the bikes and started running, but when did it all start for you?
2012, really. My first marathon. I just went straight in for a marathon. Always done a bit of running and whatnot. That trail running was my thing. With my Labrador, she's old now, but just trail running I started. And then when the boys in work said to me, "Oh, why do you set up for London Marathon, local charity in Bridgend, home start?" I thought I'll give it a go in it, and then never looked back. Really, just sort of thought, just get around. Goal was sub 4 hours in my head. Started training in the February, a bit late for training, but never I was doing. Just chucked a pair of Asics on as you're doing it, and just went out for a run. I thought I'll try a half marathon, see how I feel. So I run my first half marathon. Never done more than 8-10 miles on the trails up until that point. And just sort of googled some training plans. Sort of just winged it really. Got around with a load of cramp. 3 hours 48, I think it was in 2012, and then just got the bug, I suppose, and just sort of just plodded on from there. Sort of set some goals every year then, and just worked through them.
So 348 is not mental numbers really for a man of your stature now, is it?
No, at the start with no training, that's still decent, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is actually.
Yeah. So it was crazy. I thought I wanted another 348, amazing. But how the hell do people run like a sub 330? And then that was my first goal. And I'm gonna try and run a sub 330, and then just chipped away.
Going away.
like, and then just thought, oh, the hell do you run a sub 3:15? And before you know it, it was 3:09, and then the 3 hour mark had come to my head. Then I thought, right, let's have a crack at the 3 hour mark. And then I done Llanelli then, because I don't know what happened, but I didn't get to London that year. And then 2:59:15 I done Llanelli, and just by the skin of my teeth, like, I remember having cramp on my back from, I think it was Buryport. I was just cramp on my hamstring, punching a bin, thinking, oh, come on, like I knew, looking at my watch, thinking, how long to go here, like, so I just, last 3-4 miles, just head down, arse up, and got under. Then I qualified for London and Good for Age. I think COVID sort of hit then, and after that, it was not good times and stuff. And then, yeah, like I said, just kept chipping away. I never thought I'd get to where I am now by any means. You know, it's unbelievable. I think it's just being consistent over the last sort of, well, but yeah, it's 12 years now, really. 12 years of running.
Yeah.
You know, trying to better myself more than anything, and just, you know, be inspirational for the kids and stuff, and just, you know, my hobby, you know, chucking a pair of trainers, going in with a family, man. It's hard work trying to find spare time. So for me, running is perfect, especially working on with that as well, commuting back and forth and things. And yes, it's perfect. Like, I do enjoy it. I don't enjoy the training so much. I love the racing. I love competing and stuff, but the training can be really hard on times. Like, but you know, you got to put the hours and the miles in to get out. You know what you want, like.
Definitely, it can be a grind, as you said. It's like some days it's just like, oh, do I really want this? Do I really want that sub 3 or whatever it is at the time? It's like, do I want the grind? But then, like you say, when it's all worthwhile on a day, then and you're there, you know you're ready. That's when it's satisfying, and you know you're in that race and you've got a chance. Like,
yeah, that's it. I do my plan, you know, I do my plan around my shift road and stuff, because I work shifts and whatnot. So I just do my plan on that. It's on the calendar for the next, you know, 3-4 months. And I know exactly how many miles I'm doing every day, every week, every month. You know, it's there on the fridge. I think Mrs. Hates it on the fridge, but it's on the fridge. And because I know, like, wake up, right, that's what I gotta do. I do move things around, you know, around the family and stuff, but I know I'll try not to miss a mile if I can help, because I know when I toe the line, like on any race, I know that I've put the hard work in. If you're missing sessions here or there, where people do it, injury and stuff and illness and, you know, other things come into it, but it's good to know you toe the line with, you know, everything being there, all in miles in the bank, and you know, it gives that confidence, because it's a mental game in it as well as a, you know, physical game.
Hugely.
When you're struggling and dying to stop a mile 20, 22, whatever it is, you just think back to them, you know, the Celtic laps in the rain and
the hard craft back and forth in the rain.
Yeah. Just think, yeah, you can do this. Like, you know, it's only 10 laps to Celtic. Come on, you can do it. That's what I think.
Yeah, 10 laps to Celtic. It won't be so bad when you're coming up.
Yeah, 2 miles there. 10 laps to Celtic.
Over Tower Bridge or back past Tower Bridge at 21. You're thinking, come on.
Yeah.
I do feel like doing one now after listening to you then, like.
But you've got to do one, and you've got to do London, but it's out of this world. You know, it's my first marathon done it for charity, and we're lucky we got a family in London, so digs are free, food is free. Like, I mean, my missus' sister lives up there, and they're brilliant. They look after us, and yeah, it's the atmosphere, the build up. You know, the expo on Saturday or the Friday, wherever you go into it. You know, it's just buzzing, absolutely buzzing from start to finish. Like, I can't. You can't until you actually do well. If you go and spectate, you know, you get the bug. Like, my missus' my brother-in-law from London, he'd done it back in the 90s. But he come to watch me one year. I think it was 2013. He was late 60s, early 70s. I think he was, and he got the bug. Like, and he set up the bar and he got in. He was gutted when he got, because obviously a couple of months later, when everything sort of dies down,
yeah.
Fair play. He got round in about 5.5, 6 hours, I think. But you know, he got round. But yeah, it's inspiring just to go up there and just get.
Yeah, it's similar to Ironman, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
put on air and you watch and you see the people doing that, like say the people doing 14, 15, 17 hours, and it's just like, it's class. Like, even seeing them lot as well as the boys that are at the point at the end. Like, and it's, well, we've said, haven't we, Black, coming back from it, I'd love to do it one day.
Yeah, that. I'd back myself to do London more than I would to do Ironman.
Yeah,
well, obviously,
first step, Gar. Let's get sensible. First step, let's do a marathon first.
Work our way backwards, innit?
Yeah.
But class. How many times have we done London then?
This is my 6th London now this year. Yeah, I've done 5. 2012, 13. I remember doing it with you not with you, but I went into it sort of after an injury.
You'd been
Was,
in.
I passed you about mile 6, and then because we joined me, and then I was just overconfident that I hardly any training. Put like 40, 50 miles, couple of long runs without thinking, I can go sub 3.
Yeah.
I felt great. Just hit the wall. It was, and before this, like I said, run sub 3 and things, and felt fit. But if you don't put the miles in, it bites on your ass. Like, it's mad. I was
that last.
quite naive going into that.
I think it was about 10k to go, and I remember coming up on you, and I was like, "I can't be Grant. Like, surely not. Like, he'd gone off so well, and I haven't seen you." And then like, you were struggling when I obviously, like, say, because you'd been injured leading the sprint, and he was cramping and everything. I think it was about 10k to go, wasn't it, or 5 miles to go. And I think
come around very north there.
It's the only time I'll ever beat you, mate. Don't worry.
I may have that one, but yeah.
I do. It won't be happening this year.
You never know. With the cramp and things.
But I knew I.
Until last year, I'd only run my perfect marathon. Every year I'd done a marathon. Cramping up, trying to get the diet right, the salts in and stuff, and just never. It took me pretty much 10 years to run the perfect marathon. Like, and it's taken that long because every marathon race is it's a learning curve, isn't it? Because you just don't know what to expect. Like, and especially with weather conditions. London one year there was 29 degrees tarmac temperature. The firemen had their hoses out. Like, trying to cool everyone. It was brutal. Like, but yeah. So that's good. London is one to do, Black Boy. Get up there and get it done.
Well, maybe, definitely at some point, isn't it? You're full hog now, and you Grant. You sound like you're not. Are you coached or not coached or?
Oh, I'm not coached. I bought a book back in 2016. I think it was Hanson's Marathon Method, and just stuck to that sort of training strategy, the cumulative fatigue, and suiting my training, family life, and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just built on that then, and just added the easy miles in, plenty of easy miles. Added a bit to the tempos, added a bit to the long runs. Just being sensible really, and running as I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sort of worked off that and picked up the volume, and as it made it more miles as you got better and stronger, like through the years.
Yeah, just started off by just going from like where the plan would be, I don't know, say 6 miles easy a day. I like I said, bumped up to 12 now, but over the last 3-4 years, went up from 8, 10, 12 miles. But like, it's so good, the easy miles. People say it's all junk, but you got to put the easy miles in. You got to. It's good. Recovery works. It does wonders for you. Like, I think personally, it works for me anyway. Just plenty of, like 70% of my mileage is easier than 100 miles a week. 70 is pretty much, like I say, zone 1, zone 2, when just ticking over. Like,
nice.
What was I going to say? Because your shift pattern, like, you get a new training block every 4 days or something as well, because you're training rather than a 9 to 5. Does that make sense? Yours is changing the times you're running at different every 4 days. Is it or?
No, I had to do like an 8-day week. Mine is, so basically my day shifts, I obviously run to work and back. They're my 2 easy days, so I'll just 2 easy days. My joker day off, I call it then, which would be like tomorrow now. My a strength session or speed work tomorrow. Maybe jog to work then in the evening. 2 night shifts then again, nice and easy. 2 days easy, and then my 4 days off then will be tempo, day off, long run. And all again on the back on
that's how I meant.
And because I do that, I get 18 days in every 7 rotations. So on my last week now, actually. So yeah, works out quite good actually for say commuting and stuff. I couldn't imagine driving 45 minutes to work and back, and then going to do a 12-mile run. Like, it suits me perfect up to town, but and then into work, and vice versa. So yes, it's a bit of a godsend working with that, really.
Yeah, we spoke about that a couple of times.
Sorry, Black.
That's right. We spoke about that a couple of times when I was taking it a bit serious at the start of the year. I work in Aberdeen, I'm in Swansea, so I need to leave the house at like 7:30 in the morning. And I'd look like I have a session on a plan. I'd be like, I can't get up and do that and get home and shower, and I'd have to go get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, like. Yeah. So it works well, but you make it fit around your lifestyle as well, don't you, I guess, in different ways as well.
Yeah. When I worked 9 to 5, I used to put the kids to bed and probably fall asleep with them, putting them to bed, read them a bedtime story. The missus wake me up in about 8:30, and then I'd my trainers on, and I'd go and do a 18-20 mile run in a week after the kids to bed. Like the missus said a story one night. I took a dog out for a run. I didn't tell how long I was going, stupidly. And up to the ball come back in the night with the dog. I comes back in the back garden, but she's standing in the back door crying her eyes out.
Where are you?
I thought he was wrong with the kids. I said, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" I've been on the phone to the police. I was like, I've been for a long run with a dog. I have.
Helicopters out, everything. Sent the helicopters.
Helicopter, yeah. But no, I say, usually you got to do it, but I say put the kids to bed and run in the evenings and early mornings. It's not good. I say I'm really fortunate to work where I do, and the joking day off and stuff, and the 4 days and whatnot. So yeah, it's brilliant. Can't fault it.
Excellent. So you're deep into London training now. You run over Ponty as well with Adam and Jake Smith as well. We've had quite a lot of. We have to get some more Ogmore Phoenix on here, Nick, or you're going to get kicked out of the club. We seem to be getting rodents on this time.
Too many rodents or rats, I've been told, coming on.
How do you end up over there? What drew you over to Ponty?
Darren Bishop poached me years ago. A friend of a friend. To say I've never run for any other club. I didn't plan on. I'm a bit of anti-social run. Obviously, young family and stuff. I just, like I said, I was going to go out, get it done, and get home. And like I said, I've never been to a rodents track session. Believe it or not, I've been with them since 2017, I think. We're embarrassing. I've never been to a session. They've been asking me to go, but the Celtic is just too tempting for me. So
why would you drive over the bay though when you go with them down there? Sense, like you say, work and young family. You can't.
Yeah.
You're adding into your day. Hours drive over. You warm up, cool downs. Hour drive back. You're out like 4 hours. It is hard for like I'm all right. My kids are grown up, and apart from when I'm working away, it's a bit easier. I can come and go as I please. But yeah, for someone like yourself, it just don't make sense.
Yeah. So Gen track is a first I travel really. That's really when the kids are in school and I get, because I'm off in the week, so obviously shift work, off in the week, get a couple of hours to myself, and that's what as a treat, don't have a Gen track, the Celtic was my track.
I thought it was just because they had the nicest kit, but
that was very nice.
They have very nice kit.
Lucky.
It's too Ponty's far, isn't it? From everywhere. It's hard to get to from wherever you are. But they have got a nice kit. Excellent. So what about trail running then? You do a lot of trail running now once you've wrapped London up as well. You're in Scrum, you're always wild camping. You are a outside kind of guy,
Yeah. Love it. Yeah, love trail running. That's where I started really trail running, just with me and the dog, up over the mountains and stuff. And I've got some segments up over Cumdy and stuff, trail running is where it all started for me. I just love, and I do try and get the trail running if I can, if I'm not niggling every other week, so I'll do like my steady long run one week, and then I'll do like an easier hilly or trail run the other week, just to mix it up. It's good strength, easy pace, just get up on the hills, and just enjoy it really, because it's a switch off as well. When you're pounding the roads, it's nice to just chuck your trail trainers on and just sort of, just go for a run up the mountains up the way, because you need a bit of downtime as well. Although it's not a downtime, you're still doing 22 miles on the mountains, but it's a different type of running, it's more enjoyable. Like I said, I don't pound in the roads. I don't I do that because I have to, because I want to get good times, but the trail run is the one for me really. Yeah.
We got some cracking routes by us, as you say, up there, like we got both the top of golf club and Craig Harbour up the other way, we have got some cracking loops.
Yeah, it's endless. You can run all day up there, between
end up anywhere.
Up over the Bulk, Pontypridd. There's loads of places to go. Really nice scenery as well. Switch off.
Yeah,
good. Nice. And you do the occasional park run as well, Grant. You'd mix it up quite a lot.
Yeah, apologies for not making a park run, boy. I come off a night shift, and I had all intentions of having an hour's kip, right? And
no, it's 59, Grant.
I even set my alarm, right? And it was like 8:30. I thought, I was shot at an 11 shift. I thought, I'm not gonna make it. I'll try and make an extra. I'll try and work around my shift.
We'll check your fridge.
Yeah,
definitely check the fridge. What else? I can't remember what else I was going to say now. I did have something else to say. It'll come back to me. It will come back to me. What's the plan for London?
Time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've been training for sub 235, so, but anything, my PB is 237, so anything under 237, I'll be over the moon. But my pace I've been training at and training for is, 234.59. That was my ideal goal, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, well, like, following on Strava and seeing the way you're training, it looks like you're going well. Like, say, niggles now and then, like we talked about the other week, it's just about fucking staying niggle-free, getting it healthy. Obviously, hope you don't have a fucking cold the week before and just give yourself the best chance. And I think you're doing that so far, looking, you're training and you're going well. So, when you start tapering, Grant, next week, or is it a 2-week taper?
Well, my official taper is literally, I'll do my last sort of tempo or sort of strength session 10 days out.
Okay.
So yeah, my long run though will be about I think it's about 17, 18 days before. So yeah, about 2.5 weeks before long run, because they say shift work, it doesn't work, bang on the 3 weeks on a Sunday. So yeah, I think it's about 2.5 weeks before I'll start tapering, but I'll still be doing the volume, but it's no intensity. I'll be doing 70, 80 miles even the week sort of before, leading up to it, but just to keep that, the fitness level up and things. But yeah, no intensity. 10 days out then is just, very, very easy, just recovery and just yeah.
Anyone else
If
you
you
know
need-
is running it, going for 235?
So sorry?
Anyone else going for 235 or below who we know or from club
No,
or any other clubs?
I admit, no.
Well, it's like it's still thick, but if there's anyone who knew, like, I could tag on with, then it's a bit easier.
Say with the championship entry now, I'm sure there's going to be.
Yeah.
So I'll have a chat to the start to somebody and maybe ask him any boys when you stick together as a group, because that's what we did in Manchester. There was a group of us. It was me, Darren Bishop, a few Irish guys tried tripping Darren up by accident. Obviously, we stuck to a group. Yeah, it was good to have people around you. When you're out on your own, it's horrible. Like
those little chats here and there, and the little take your mind off things. Oh, that's another 5k ticked off, or we bang on, or I'm feeling good, or just take your mind off it. Don't for that little, even if it's like for 5k, it helps massively.
Yeah, boys taking the lead, jumping in front and stuff. Help out, if it's a little bit breezy, a little bit windy. It did help a lot in Manchester having the boys around. It was good.
Like I say, with
the
championship start, and what's that? That's sub 240, isn't it?
Sub 240, yeah.
It's going to be a lot, you'd imagine. They're going to try and get that jump up to like 230, 235.
Yeah, it's not. Don't get too excited at all. It's like especially in adrenaline, and then you don't want to be going out to go it and messing. So,
half in 75, like, ooh, this is easy.
And that's the way it is. But sometimes I say the first miles are easy by any standard. Like the first 20 miles, you're thinking, "Oh my god, this is nice," and then all out of nowhere, like wow, the fatigue just kicks in. So your body's out of fuel. You're tired. It's just like mentally as well. Get some caffeine gels and down you then and just head down arse up for the last 10k then for me, like so. But like I said, last year was perfect. It was Manchester. The weather, it was a little bit breezy here and there, but I had a perfect training block. No niggle injuries. I think I hit 100 miles last year. Only 100 miler though in 1 week. But yeah, it's just the last year was perfect race. All come together eventually. And after 12 years, it all come together, and I ran the perfect marathon to stop me with cramp. Because I remember in Newport again, aiming for sub 245. I had a 246, but cramp again in Newport in, I think it was 2018. It was Newport, if I remember. He was doing the 10k, I think it was.
Yeah, it was the 10k. Yeah, I remember seeing you coming in. We was waiting for you to finish. That's right. And you said you struggled in the last couple of miles again with cramping.
Always had the cramp. It's really, really annoying me. Like so, when I done Snowdon Marathon, I sort of take some extra salts on, just experimenting again. I don't take them much in with training. Like I run my long runs fasted. I know I should be taking on gels, trying them out, but I like to try and get my especially my long runs fasted. Just that's the way I train. That's the way I like it. So, but I just take SAS gels. On the run, they good on the stomach. I know I've used them for years. I tried Mark. And just didn't agree with me. It was really thick and
the more than I've started
trying down like jelly. He wasn't a very nice nice texture in the mouth, so I avoided them now. So I've gone back to SIS, which again suit me. So
I'm using the Mortons for this block now because they were on offer, and I'd used them in Boston. They were like on the course, so I thought, try them, and they worked really well on me. But now I'm using them more in training and to eat more of them. I'm struggling with them. Like they're like that jelly thing. I think that the thing of the consistency of them's fine, but I'm finding them a bit sweet. So I don't know. I might have to. I'm obviously going to stick with them now for London because I bought a box of them, so I'm going to have to. Too expensive.
people, yeah, I know.
Tired to me the cost of nutrition.
That blew my mind. That was. Is it the same with the marathon then?
No, not really.
Not
Probably take out 3 or 4 gels with me every 40 or so. I try to keep caffeine. I have a caffeine gel to keep up till about mile 18 or whatever. But yeah, every 40 minutes or so I'll put a gel down, just get them in ready, for that. Hopefully we'll hit the wall then.
Yeah, the end. Like I take five every 5 miles. So I go 5, 10, 15, but then I go 19, 23 just for that last little boost. So it's not as bad as runners. But the thing is, you've got to have them to train with. So you are buying a box. But it's not bad, I suppose.
No. What about the future, Grant? Ultras, stuff like that with your trails, or have you thought about stuff like that?
Yeah, I've thought about ultras, but no, I've just been focused on the marathon the last, just like chipping away these times. Like I said, getting the champs I never thought I'd get anywhere near it. Starting years ago, but ultra to me, I don't know. It seems a long way. Like maybe one day in the future. I never say never, but for now, no, not ultras for me.
Again, with ultras, I think it's a different game again, isn't it? It's like or carry so much stuff. You've got so many checkpoints to stop and fuel. It's a bit more of a like stop-starty thing, whereas I'm the same. I enjoy the marathon because once I get in that rhythm and that zone of my pace, I think I can hold it for a long time, which is why I think the marathon suits me more once I'm fit for it. But with an ultra, I've done one. I mean, when I no long started with Ogmore Phoenix and like everyone was doing it, so you just do it, and I didn't like the stop, start, the checkpoints, getting your number crossed off, and I've been stopped, 2 minutes, like refueling, had to fill my water, and going again. I didn't find it suited me. I'm not saying I wouldn't go back to it again in the future, but I'm the same. I think it's a different game.
Yeah, I think I'll probably drop a distance. Actually, I haven't done many half marathon races, if I'm honest. Since 2017, I think I done Cardiff last, and I think I ran 77 there, but that was 6 years ago. So maybe 7 years ago now, actually. Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to. I'm doing this year actually. So if this training block goes well, now a bit of a break in the summer, and then hopefully get a good block in and attack the half marathon. Then hoping to go sub 114 would be nice. But say depending on training goes for the summer and stuff. Yeah.
It's a mad hobby,
You are?
Yeah.
It's a mad hobby.
Addicted. Very addicted.
I think I can do it, yeah. You say no champs. This might sound like a stupid question to you guys, but we've got a lot of stupid people to listen as well. You have pacers when you're in the champs positions as well? Or do you get him on, you know what you're doing because you've got a champ spot, so you don't need a pacer?
No, I don't think you do.
Oh, there's no. I think the pacers start at 3 hours. For all of it, it's 3 hours, and I think it's every 15 minutes, approx. Nothing starts below 3 hours pacing wise. You may know that sometimes you'll have clubs or someone will say, right, this guy's going to be going 2:45, like that Nick Bester's doing it in London.
Yeah, but they won't have the shark fins.
Sorry,
they won't have the shark fins.
No, he'll have nothing. You've just put it out on his Insta and YouTube and everything, and that he's going to be. I think he's doing Manchester the week before, and he's going for it there. So he's putting it out to all people are following him. Look, I'm running 2:45. I'm starting in this thing. Tag on to me. Let's get a big group going. You'll have things like that, but you don't have any official pacers, no, that quick.
Class. There we are. Grant, I have never felt more inspired to do a perhaps it's because I'm hungover after the weekend as well, and I've had a 2-day bender, and I'm like, right, let's put it all away. I've got 52 now, so what can I get from 40 to 52? So I'm going to have to book a marathon, get a time, and then spend 12 years beating it. I do feel quite inspired. Thank you very much. shall we take a break and do this or that and some questions off Instagram and then let Nicky get his head down in his Glasgow digs?
I'm going to cook my pizza. Starving.
Right. Excellent. Be back in a minute. Welcome back. This or that with Nicky and Grant. Nick, fire away.
First one, Grant, trails or roads?
Trails.
Celtic laps or the treadmill for the rest of your life? You can only have one.
Celtic laps.
You don't mind the treadmill, or do you? I know we haven't discussed that, but you do a lot of work on the treadmill, don't you? You seem to...
Yeah,
I've
recently bought one as well. So, it's just, like I say, with a family stuff, it's convenient, isn't it? If the missus is working, I go, check a film on for the kids, I'll go on and do my session. Not quite long. I've done one long when I was brutal, but easy runs on there. Especially the weather's grim as well. It's like, you don't go up to that, just get on the treadmill. And if I bought the new one, it's like novelty as well. I'll just get on the treadmill.
Yeah.
So
let's get some miles onto it.
Yeah.
Right. Short or half tights?
Half tights recently. I was a shorts man, but I have converted, to be honest. I bought some Nikes for the race for London.
They're unreal. Much better. More comfort.
Yeah.
Vaporfly 2 or Vaporfly 3? Because I've seen you got the 3s now. Or haven't you used them enough?
I love the Vaporfly 2, but like I say, I haven't really done a lot in the Vaporfly 3 at the moment. I've done a treadmill run to keep them clean the other day. I've done a session, I think it was last week on them, but at the moment, Vaporfly 3 are feeling nice.
Yeah.
Until I get on the road and really give them a
rest.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you sort, going back to that, and reason why I've asked, did you sort your thing returns when Are you looking into it?
Yeah, tomorrow actually, they replied, and so nice one, but save me £100 for that.
Mad, isn't it? It's mad, that policy. What happened? Black Grant put a picture on one of his Stravas that he's ripped his Vaporfly 2s, and I said, well, send them back to Nike. He's like, what? I said, if it's within the 2 years, they'll just replace them. He didn't know.
They refund you.
A lot of people don't know that.
It depends how much you paid for it. I think they might just refund. You'll get either money back or a new shoe, won't you?
Yeah.
I had it with a pair of Next to Nature's last year, didn't I?
Yeah.
Pegasus Next to Nature's. They were ripped. Sent them a photo. They said, send them back, and then they refunded me.
Yeah. I'm going back tomorrow, so hopefully I'll refund soon.
Yeah. Hopefully, mate. And the last one I got for you, mate. Ponty, win the Castles, or UPB London?
Ooh.
Player or a selfish man?
Yeah. I am kind of selfish man. Like I said, I am an anti-social as well. So
look after yourself first.
Yeah, I know Pont, you're going to win Castles this year.
What a bold shout.
I'm going to say, strong team. I'm not going to be there, but it's going to be... No, I missed it this year. So, I'm a bit disappointed. But, we skinned our teeth last year. But this year, I think, we've got a strong team ahead of us. And fingers crossed, we just finish, and get through. And because
someone ball and there's no little red tape. Well, I think it'd be a good battle anyway. Like Swansea, I think now got a good team going in. I think.
It'll be a fight. Yeah.
Highgate and Kent apparently sending a good team, so we didn't get in. We was talking about just now before you come on. Like Ogmo didn't get in, gutted with that. But should probably be down to watch some of it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
There we are. Right, a couple we might have covered, but we can go right. How many laps of the Celtic have we done? We answered that with all them miles you've done, haven't it? The last 5.
For 2,500 laps, I think. But it works out,
How many? You'll have to work this one out now with your shift pattern and how long you've been down there. How many times does he run to the paper mills?
Well, I've worked at least 6 years now, and I've pretty much commuted every single day. So, God, that's it's probably a couple of thousand, is it?
Thousands.
That's maths we haven't got time to do. Yeah.
To build you a little lane, don't you? Because that one bit's dodgy, innit? That little down before you get there, innit? That's tight, but I like.
Thank God it's downhill. I just run my legs off the last yards.
The last 100 meters.
Yeah, it is dodgy, especially in the mornings, very early when it's busy. Like,
what's more important, motivation or discipline?
That's a tough one.
That is a tough That's a good question.
For me, I'd say get motivated is, once you're motivated and you're actually out there doing it, I mean, yeah, I'd say motivation is important. You got to get motivated to start. I mean, if you don't start, you're not
Yeah.
so
You're dedicated now because you've been doing it for 12, but you wouldn't have done 12 years if you hadn't been motivated. They would go hand in hand together, don't they? They're like the chicken and the egg.
yeah, I do go hand in hand. But for me, motivation, yeah.
Motivation is different. Like you said earlier, your motivation is to set a good example for the kids as well, and rather than that's a different motivation to PBing, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah.
Matt Varane wants to know, do you think Ponty will win the Castles this year? He just said yes, Varane.
Yeah, I can say yes.
And who's the best kit man you've been eating bugger?
It's got to be up. The ugliest street in the world. That's all I'm saying. The ugliest street in the world.
And last one I had through WhatsApp. What's the best hiding places in work for a kip? And how many hours kip do you manage on a shift before running home?
No, top secret. I can't. I know what that is. Yeah. You think all the best hiding places.
I'll give them away, can you?
You talk with the best. Yeah, so no, I know mine to myself.
There we are. Fantastic, Grant. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah,
boys.
Thanks for that.
It is. That is probably. I think it might be because I'm still hungover, but I do feel a lot more inspired to run a marathon than I did before we started recording this episode. So watch your space.
Good.
All the best. I hope you get everything you want for in London. I hope Ponty win Castles because Ogmore are not going to be there, and the best kid should win as well. But if I get any Harriers on before then, I'll be wishing them all the best and telling them I hope they win as well. Excellent. Anything to close it up, Nick? Any last questions for Grant?
No, same. All the best, mate. Don't fail to see you about now before we get up to London. If not, I'll see you there maybe on a Saturday and get at it, innit?
Yeah, I'll be at the Expo on a Saturday, Will. So I hope you can.
I'm going up on a Saturday, so Saturday I'll be there and about to my couch.
There's loads of them. I think the majority of guests we've had have done London, so are doing London as well. You'll have to be in charge of organising some big group picture or something, Nick.
Yeah, that'll be a show. Yeah,
all down.
Yeah.
Right. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Grant. Nicky's got a pizza to cook, so it's just one thing left to do, Nick.
Yeah, cheers, Grant, for coming on again. Thanks for time. But for the rest of you, thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the start line somewhere soon.